Alright, I'm back, I think. I hope my latency's looking better this time. It's looking good now. this hearth now.
One wishes to you, safe journey.
Yep. Kinda might need to go outside. Looks pretty nice out there. I'd forgotten this was actually higher than the other side. I jumped off of it, thinking I could land in cat form. It did not work out.
Don't be shy. Bye-bye now.
Alright. Is there only one quest for the Citadel? Sounds about right. I feel like something around here might give something cool, like a trinket or something. I don't remember what it is, but it seemed like something good. Oh, it's a group quest though, yeah. But maybe I can get it done. There's one called Overlord, apparently, somewhere. Do I have it? Oh, it started by a letter. It's dropped. I might need to go outside and do something out there. I don't know what. Just walk or skateboard or shoot some basket hoops. I don't know. Swim? Swimming could be cool. I think it's actually a pretty good day for that, although it's like really sunny. And that you might want to wait until later. When the sun is not as bright to do something like that. Yeah. What am I gonna do? What am I doing?
May the light embrace you. Be well.
I gotta get over there anyway. Moving. Keep moving. Is this too low? I didn't even notice. Straighten that up a little bit.
In 2022, I went on a 100-kilometer hike. It was so strenuous that at some point, you would have to use your hands and your feet in order to go upon that path. Now, it was so bad that my hiking boots, which were of good quality, broke. My hiking bag broke, which is also of good quality. I came back with my right calf swollen and blisters on each toe. I told myself that I'll never go again. But on the 5th day, I remember that we hiked up to a point quite a few meters above sea level, and we were busy setting up camp for the night, like on like a mountain sort of cliff thing. And it was like rocky, but there was also like a few shrubs, but it was very beautiful because it was the sunset. And you know, I put my ground sheet down, put my sleeping bag down, you know, got changed into some pajamas because I'm still a bit bonita like that. And I walked over to the edge of the cliff because the sunset was upon the horizon. And I just remember thinking, dang, I wish I could pee off of this cliff. Why would I want to pee off the cliff? Well, that's a question I'll answer later on. But that is something that I've been thinking of every time I've seen a beautiful view, or every time I
Grab my daily quest.
see a view that's new.
Shit.
You know, I've always thought about what life is and what gives meaning to life. And you know, one thing that I realized after figuring out that it's very hard to entertain me as a person is that what I really want to be entertained by is not by social media. I want to be entertained by seeing things. I want to experience things. There's this one song which I like that reminds me a lot about this. It goes, "It's all that I want this year, see a little and live a little." I'm like, that is so true. Because if I could just see a little bit of something each year, I feel like I'd be more satisfied.
Farewell.
Now, there's one thing I try to live by, and that's by living with no regrets. 2 years ago, I was very scared to write an exam. And in my university system, if you miss your first exam, you can write your second exam and still get, like, pass with the same marks that you pass with, I guess. And my marks going in was great, but I was very scared to go write. And my mom was like, you have to go write, you have to go write, you're gonna regret this. Went to write and I failed. Now, had I written that first opportunity exam, I probably would have passed because the first opportunity exam is usually easier. And someone might ask, well, do you regret not writing? Not really. You know, quite early on, I'd say around the age of 17, I told myself that whatever decision we make, we must accept it and we must have no regrets about it.
Nerd.
And I try my best to live without regrets. If there's one thing in life I don't want, is I don't want regrets. It's why I'm taking such a big leap to leave my 3rd year of university as a good student and completely start over in something that I actually want to do. Something that even if it won't bring me the same amount of money, it'll keep me fulfilled. You know, you see a lot of stories about older people talking about how the thing that they regret most in life is not doing what they wanted to do. And I don't want to live like that. I don't want to I don't want to be in my deathbed thinking about all the things that I could have done. Another anecdote of me not writing the exam should I guess go against me by saying that I should have written the exam, but realistically that isn't the case. I feel like it would have been better if I written the exam. However, I feel like the real lesson of what I'm trying to say here, not real lesson, but what I'm really trying to say here is that I didn't want to live with the regret of making that decision. You know, it's so difficult when you have to, it's so difficult when you have to almost disobey the very things that are keeping you afloat in life, or keeping you afloat in life in order to live a life that you want. It's why a lot of people can't make money off of their passions. You have to work for the knife, I guess.
I think
That's a title of a Mitski
I have
song.
to get off of here.
And realistically, that's not what I want to do. My ideal life
Okay.
would be having enough money to travel around the world while blessing others, I guess. My real goal in life is to be able to see places of which I could pee off of a cliff from, I guess. But why would I want to pee off a cliff? That is a question that I said I'd answer. Well, there's this quote that I thought about. I don't know where I've seen it, or if it's something that I just thought about, but no, actually it's not a quote. You know how people always write on like graffiti or whatever saying XYZ was here? You know, I used to hate seeing that around, but low-key, that is kind of a testament of existence, and I low-key respect it, because I don't know, somehow it's so beautiful to see someone just, you know, try to, I guess, show that they were here. It's kind of like, I was here, I was alive. You know, proof of existence. I feel like this video isn't making sense. It's 1 a.m. and well, not 1 a.m. It's almost 1 a.m. and I just watched the 2 last World Cup games, and I'm a bit tired. But that's not the case. And I guess the reason why I want to pee off of high places is because, number one, you often see the most beautiful sunsets off of high places, and I really love sunsets. And number two, being off of high places is almost like you're leaving your mark on this world. It's almost like a testament of you saying, I was here, I was alive. I mean, no one knows that you were here or you're alive, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. But it's also kind of poetic in a sense. Peeing off a cliff. If I was a dude, I feel like I'd pee off of cliffs more often. And not more often because I've never done it before, but it's almost like a testament to say that you were alive. Or almost like a privilege that you have the ability to pee off of a cliff because you were able to see places as to where you were able to pee off of a cliff. You know, there is this weird sort of thing that humans like to do, where they want to go to the highest point possible. So like so many people risk their lives when going to Mount Everest. But really think about it. If you made it to Mount Everest, one of the most hardest things that a person can achieve, what would be the first thing that you would do? Look at the view? I mean, that's the first thing I would do. But the second thing I'd do is, I mean, if I was a dude, is pee off a cliff. I don't know, I feel like it's not as poetic if you pee off a cliff as a girly. But the second thing I would do is pee off a cliff. I don't know if it's some sort of weird dog animalistic instinct, but that's what I would do. It's almost as if you are proving that you are able to pee off of the highest places that people can't even reach. I guess that's why. I don't know. But it's a bit weird. It's just something I was thinking about. Something I'd definitely do if I was a guy. Kind of what I wanted to say.
I don't think the Warbringer is actually the boss, though, right? It's not this guy, is it? No. They're supposed to be... Am I in the right area? No. I'm not. It's over here. This thing. Ah. I went to the wrong spot. Am I still going the wrong way to get there? Kinda. Can I go this way? I can't go this way. I want to get up there. I gotta go all the way around now, huh? I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I going? I guess I kind of need to go back to the fireplace anyway. Around there. And get my buff. And stuff. Probably should have killed him. Would have been fun. A little bit. I need to go out, get outside a little bit. I'll be back a little bit later. See ya.